grip. Hit her with the hammer time, too legit to quit. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, girl, keep bouncing. Keep bouncing, keep bouncing. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. Jump, 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 jump. The Mac Daddy make it hard. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. 88 bunny, 88 bunny. I make a bounce on those.
Saluti. Rolling up on camera? Hell yeah.
I mean,
fuck yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it.
I don't either. I'm all about that.
I don't have no issue with rolling up until they tell me it's going to really infringe on my financial situation.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about not rolling up. Woo. Talk about a wake up goddamn call. Woo. Shit. Did I bring my
chaser?
Oh, that's the chaser?
Mm-hmm.
The Coke? A Coke? A Coke with liquor.
Red top.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we are set to go. I feel like I'm still waiting, but we're not going to wait too much longer.
To a good podcast.
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely. Wake the fuck up, niggas. Flavor Flav in the area. Yeah. Oh, man. I got some Tito's.
A little champagne.
Champagne.
It's a celebration.
You know what I mean? It's a celebration, niggas. Negros. It's a celebration. Okay. All right. Andres?
Go to.
That's all it is. Attention whores is about comfort. It's about pleasure. It's about satisfaction. You're going to be this way. So, yeah, this is about satisfaction. It's about a pill. You want to be comfortable in every situation.
Facts.
Then this is the place to be that. Just like the Piffmas event.
Oh yeah, it's a good musical journey.
Yeah, I still got some videos I need to hit you with. I've been busy and shit, but
I got a couple recap videos I can show you too.
Well, word.
Okay.
Recaps and shit.
Recaps. Feels like I was back over there.
Really? Well, you look like you had an all-nighter, bro. Like really.
I did not sleep that night before.
And it was your birthday, right?
My birthday was a couple of days before.
But you'd been celebrating.
It started Thursday, so Thursday.
What was the date?
December 19th.
Okay, what is that? That's not Capricorn. What is that?
Sagittarius.
You're the end of the Sag.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really hear any bad things about Sagittarius people.
Yeah, we're pretty. I mean, from the Sagittarius, just the November Sagittarius that are crazy.
What's the difference between monthly? Like I get that too. You're like, oh, you're a Pisces and you're a February Pisces. Yes.
Yo,
come on, man.
Yo, you guys are all over my life.
Really?
Pisces, Leo. Honestly, it's all the signs, but a lot of
the Pisces creatives.
All of them. Every single one is a creator or some type of. We have a mutual thing of art. Like my homegirls, like yo, I used to roll.
Go ahead, keep
my
going.
Homegirls, the hippies. All 5 of them was Pisces.
All
my
5
liver
of them was
after
Pisces?
That weekend was like, bruh, yes.
You know what?
Starting in February.
I hate the fact I can't find my little portfolio because the fact that you are an artist in many ways, in factors, and you of course have I call him your twin, Jazz.
Yeah. One of the twins, yeah.
Y'all like the good twins, like the opposite of like Dirk and King Von. You're like,
yo, that's funny.
You're like the goody twins and shit, not the evil twins. Man, listen. Like I've been doing art since I was a kid. Like I wanted to be a cartoonist.
I see. Like
yeah, well, you could tell kind of. That's me and with a fucking.
I couldn't put this together. I put something like this together, but like when it comes to art, it's crazy. I'm terrible at. I love art.
You know what it is,
but I'm terrible at it. I'm good at the music. I know it sounds so crazy.
Art. So because everything that you see or heard, even the podcast, all stems from art. All stems from my love of art, not just being a creative.
Don't be shy.
Just okay, I got it. He's like, fuck that. You don't gotta go work tomorrow, Craig. I'm a
Saturday, son.
Yeah, Saturday,
like regular Saturday.
But yeah, like I started with art before music, before I rapped anything, before I made a beat, before I thought of any type of like way to get exposure artistically. I was doodling in my book.
Yeah.
I was drawing I was drawing comic books. Like I would copy the comic book joint.
Yeah.
And shit like that. So my thing is like I'm good at this. And I love cartoons and just the anime and video games and that shit. So I'm gonna try to finagle myself in there. And then in high school I ran into these dudes that they were creatives. Some of them were like, one of them was was like artistically creative and like knows how to put things together, and one was just more spoken wise. He was a little bit more elegant of how he got it across. And I just ran into them and they was like rap. They were rappers. I started rapping, and as I started rapping, I stopped drawing because my focus energy was putting all towards writing. Gotcha. Which I did too. I also was writing like poetry and short stories and shit. So my mind was always in that. So to get to where I'm at, it all comes from art. So for you to say like you were never good at art, but you're good artistically with the music, I believe there's still a core artist wise with you. You probably just didn't hit it.
Yeah. I mean, I've done art and stuff like that, little stuff. People say it's good. I make flyers and shit on the low. I made the Piffmas flyer.
Okay. Well, look, yeah.
So I could do it if I put my mind to it.
Mine too. Like when I put your flyer together, that's on a whim. Yeah. I just take the pictures. I have no idea.
And yeah.
I just go with what's best.
That was dope. It was like a timeline. It was like
I tried to go for your best, more like
it was like moments. Yeah. Every moment you took, I was like, yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day. I remember.
See, and I looked for what I could, and I was like, damn, we don't have that many pictures except for like the group pic. So I was just like, all right, let me put that in there, and let me get something else that's going to show what this individual is.
I'm working on taking more pictures at parties. I've been doing good, but sometimes when you're on the scene and like the event is happening, you just like bouncing around.
So if you haven't noticed yet, because we already started, we've been since the conversation started. Cool. That's how I go. This is of course is Attention Horse podcast, but before we get into that whole presentation, this is my lovely guest Chad Piff. Now, before we get into the real introduction and shit, I'm curious because I think I confused you with another Chad Piff, but
I haven't.
Because all right, this is the deal, right? So when did I officially meet you? Was it online or was it?
No, it was
back in the day.
It was back in the day at like a showcase.
Okay, I knew
we both were performing. This might have been Elizabeth or something.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Was I performing or was I doing some beat shit? And is this like is this the mid 2000s or late 2000s?
This is like mid 2000s. Like this was a minute ago.
Okay. Because I know another Chad Piffington that made the beats.
Yes.
Chad Piffington. I think when I met you and I knew him, I would confuse the two.
I've seen him online.
Yeah, dark skin dude. Kind of dark skin
too.
I have a picture with him.
Wow.
At a beat battle. Like at shit. You talk about South Orange. Because South Orange is where the school is, the college is, right? What is it called?
Seton Hall.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it was right around the corner from Seton Hall.
Yeah.
So I remember because shout out to my boy Steve Almighty, aka Captain Planet. I used to do all types of random showcases and beat battles.
Yes.
All over Jersey, New York, whatever area tri-state I could get to. So
did you do the I Standard one too?
Yeah.
I
did I
saw you there.
but my normal was I did I Standard, but IPA. This is a beat battle shit I was doing.
That was the legit one.
Yeah. That was in
they
Newark.
were fire.
That was not Newark. That was a New Yorican.
Mm-hmm.
That was a New Yorican. Yeah,
I remember them.
Yeah,
they were fire.
I was on there. I was a kid with the PlayStation. So
yes, that's right. Because you did the beats off the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
All right. Remember I said I Standard. I met you there.
Okay.
It was either one of my homies in the beat battle, or maybe myself, or maybe 2D. It was one of them.
So you were making beats?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
I was making beats the whole time.
I knew you had to be making beats because I wasn't bugging off it. I was like, yo,
it's a secret of mine. Like, it's not that I don't like making beats, but I like working with producers.
All right, I got you on that.
I love that, like the collaborative, like whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what what it's all about. Like right now, my studio sessions are just. It might be a lot of people, but everybody does something.
I know you like to bring a event, a party type of feel.
I do.
To what you're doing,
especially with this project I've been working on.
Okay.
Like the studio sessions, no lie. I think this one session had 30 people at the Purple Pen House.
Okay, Biggie, Smoke, the fuck are you doing? Nigga?
Yo, it's online too. We're putting it together like the whole Club Zanzibar episodes, but we had 3 8-hour sessions. I invited all my friends, close ones that like music and want to listen to something new, and then musicians that I really wanted to work with. Like this album is loaded with features.
Okay,
I think that's why it's taking so long for me to drop it.
Yeah, when you got you got features, you want to make sure they're right, everything's good.
Man, we lost, and we're getting deep. We going in.
Yeah,
we lost sessions. We lost sessions.
Sessions is crazy.
Couldn't find them. Found them. We made it happen. The album is here. Okay. But we were missing literally half the album.
Did you find what you was looking for? Did it end up
being? We did.
Okay.
But
so it was misplaced.
It was misplaced. Because you know how Apple always does their updates. And Apple, if you're listening, maybe you can make your updates a little bit easier for your
talk to them average. I don't know. Don't talk to me.
They're gonna hit
I don't even have
They're gonna hit your DM.
That's a Samsung. They said we the traders. Whatever.
Nah, Samsung is dope. Samsung is dope. I do like a little IT on the side.
Oh, word?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, you are one of those stop. You are one of those creatives, and I remembered you from back then. And the fact that you have this rock, hip hop style that's very all right. Fuck that shit. Let's go. Y'all know what this is. Once again, we are back. It's been a while. I've been busy. Bumpy's been busy. He's not here today. He's at the studio session doing what he got to do.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Where's studio? Yeah, we should crash.
We could. I already told him he's gonna be there till 12.
I'm with this.
He's gonna be there till 12. Yeah. I just got off the phone with this nigga. Bet. But we definitely could do that and make a move. Whatever. This is like I said. This is one of the. I don't know if this is going to be the last actual part of the year, but it might be. Whatever happens, I'm kind of rolling with it. I'm kind of rolling with it. But I did tell you I wanted you for like before New Year's or around New Year's. You know what I mean?
We'll chop these up and drop them. You
know I have a whole bunch of shit. I'm still putting out clips from shit from '88. Nigga,
we about to shoot the shit.
But like I always say, this is the it's been a while. This is the unstoppable, uncomparable, undeniable, almighty like the goddamn Avengers AWP Attention Horse podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 536. You know what I mean? I got Piffmas with Chad Piff and friends.
And friends. Don't forget friends.
And I say that because everywhere you go, you keep friends with you.
I do.
Friends are on the way here. You know what I mean? So I was like, and I just had the liberty of I finally made my way to the sesh house because it's been a while. I'd never been there, so I finally got there.
I see the place, right?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
Shout out to Chaz,
so I fuck with it, and I've told Jaz, and Jaz is still trying to get me to go over there and do an episode. We're gonna figure something out with Jaz.
Yeah, they got a real cool spot downstairs.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, that shit's fly.
I might do. I think I'm gonna do one. He has to come here, but I'm gonna do one over there with him, and then we'll try to split it where he comes over here at one point. But I had the pleasure of meeting an old friend of mine that I knew was an old friend of mine, but I couldn't figure out exactly, because when I hit you, I remember I hit you online maybe like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know you know me, but I'm not sure
where we met.
Yeah. And I was like, and this is before I figured out, I was like, no, that's the wrong Chad. That I was mixing y'all up because he goes by Piffington.
Yes.
You Chad Piff.
Yes.
All right. But I'm pretty sure y'all had like whatchamacallit with names, because there's different artists with those names.
Yeah. I've never like had like no altercation with him back and forth. But
yeah.
I remember when I would always see that name as soon as we started using Chad Piff. I would see Chad Piffington, and some people call me Piffington.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh shoot! All right, I checked out his music, and then I seen he was Haitian. I was
Okay,
like,
that's about that's him.
So like, I'd love to meet the kid.
Yeah,
we should do like a Chad song.
Yeah, that would make it, and that never happened.
Never happened, but you know, another Chad. It was 3 of us actually
in the area.
Yeah, it was Chad B. With Chad Button.
Oh yeah, I remember Chad B. Shout out to Chad B. I remember he was still doing shit.
We have a song called Chad on the album.
Oh, so you did something with Chad B?
Yeah,
because I remember he coming out of the Jersey dance thing, and he brought it out of that. Yeah,
he's one of the pioneers. I would say like one of the 3 kings of.
Okay, how's he doing? You still in contact with him?
Yes, very much in contact with him. We probably recorded that song, I would say, about a year ago.
Okay, recent.
Yeah, very, very recent.
Okay.
Well, I guess you could say a year ago. But we called it Chad.
That sounds fucking funny.
Chilling high and dancing. That's like the chilling high and dancing. I don't even know if he remembers that.
Some beat.
But the acronym is Chad.
That does sound like you though.
Oh, yeah, chilling high and dancing.
That does sound. This nigga checking it out.
So yeah, definitely. But people would hit me up like, yo, thinking I'm him. And I believe he told me one time that happened to him, like, yo, people thought I was you. And I just thought it was funny. But the fact that we like linked up and like got things going, like got a song, and that song is hard. Do I hit the button again?
No, leave it. This is for the other phone. I forgot to set this up too. Right, cool. So now they can hear us a little clearer on both. On both. Right. Yeah. I'll be trying to. Let
me check the phone real quick. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might have been it. I heard something buzzing.
Oh, NFL.
That was the NFL buzzing for you?
Buzzing for me. The sound was on. You would have heard that's like the little ringtone.
Oh shit.
That's just funny as hell.
All right, so I wasn't wrong.
No, you weren't wrong. There is a
so the I standard.
Yes, that's where we met, because you had the PlayStation.
And I was known for the kid with the PlayStation.
Were you using MTV Music Generator?
Yes. 1 and 2.
I'm gonna call G right now.
Who?
That's the first thing I've ever made a beat on.
I believe it. But see, the thing about it, it was a good for me and bad for me. Because, all right, at the time, as a kid, I was always a video game head. So my shit was, if I can't own the game, I'm going to rent it for 3 days and beat it, and then I don't need that shit no more.
You rent it and never give it back, huh?
Yeah. No. I finished the shit. So I'm just like, I'm done. I don't have to buy it on whatever the fuck. So my mind was always, as a kid, was always like mastering the game. So when I got that, when I first bought that game, it was because of my father. My father, shout out my father. My father was the one that told me about it, and I checked it out. And I was like, all right. So when I got it, my friend used to we used to come from work. After work, we'd come to my house, and he would start fucking with the video game, and I'd end up falling asleep. And at the end of the night, this nigga has a beat and shit, and leaves, and he started making mad beats, and I'm like, nigga, this is my shit. So I started fucking with it, and after that, I just started getting into it. And once I started to learn how to use it, and once I had a sampler, like I had an import sampler, so if I had like a CD player, I could put any CD in there and just strip it.
Wow.
So that's why I got away with a lot of shit, because a lot of times I would play niggas be like, you gonna play Tekken, you gonna play really
smart.
You gonna play some like some low key like from Pharrell type shit, but like Casio shit, and I play like a whole theatrical beat, and shit, and they be like, "Oh shit, what the fuck he doing on that?" So once I figured out how to master it, and it was only two other people I knew that could fuck with it like me. My boy Sport, he would find sounds and he would twist them in the game to make it sound like something completely different, which I never mastered. And then it was my boy Sai, who was more like, he was more head nodding with it, and he would get like more hip hop with the samples and shit he would do. So us three were the ones that we knew that was really working with it. It was just me and Sport that was taking it to beat battles. I just kept doing it with it.
Gotcha.
And I just became known for the PlayStation Kid. Right? So it was good, but then when I exhausted everything after a while, after it got monotonous and the sounds and production change and you got to up the ante, I was low-key scared of two things. Not learning another system and not being good enough. And at the time that this was happening, that I should have transferred to some new software or some shit. The passion of making beats kind of dwindled with me, because I used to wake up and make beats every day. Like,
I know the shit.
Like you just get that urge, like, oh, that shit was hot I made last night. Let me do another one. And then that urge left, and then I thought I think it was like, I call it the death of the super producer. Kind of was like the end of 2000, like 2009, 2010, 2011. You had a new range of super producers, but they were like the Lex Luthors and all that shit like that.
Fruit Loops started going crazy.
Well, and the thing about it is, my game was the precursor to Fruity Loops. Because when it came out, oh, my sister's here. I was like, who's here? When it came out, people used to make fun of Fruity Loops.
Yeah, they did.
They was like, oh, what's this bullshit?
I feel like
before it became FL Studios.
Yeah.
Before they rebranded it, it was Fruity Loops.
Yeah, Fruity Loops.
And Fruity was like, because you have NPCs, you got all types of
Triton,
shit. Like, Triton, SPs.
Just doing crazy sounds on there, but
and the NPCs had more weight to it.
It did. It sounded more. Yeah.
But after a while, everything became more software with the computers.
Facts.
That sound wave then went in. And it wasn't because of that.
Because back then you could tell when it was a Fruity Loop beat. Like, you could just hear
something. You gotta hear. Now you can't tell because everything's all mixed up and shit.
And you can just download sounds from anything.
Yeah, that's true too. But that's why I kind of dwindled off. But like you said before, I would love to work with producers and like orchestrate and help add what I know to, you know what I mean? Shit like that. But
a lot of my projects were all like that. A lot of the latest ones, because when I first started doing like the mixtapes, when I had like Robot Chat, that was like a series. I'm actually gonna bring that back.
Robot Chat.
Yeah, it's like
Robot Chicken.
Yeah, I love Robot Chicken. Yeah, that had to be a text message. But you could just tell. I'm like, yo,
where's your phone? Oh, you want to check it?
We could check it, but I'll hit this thought before. When I had Robot Chad, I was doing all the beats myself.
Okay,
and it was becoming very overwhelming. Like,
do you feel like when you overproduce, and you're doing that for yourself, do you feel like you boxing yourself into a sound that you're comfortable with? That may, like, because I felt like after a while, I became so dependent on me, that it had a certain sound that it was just like, all right, you're not getting out of this. As a writer, I got better with other production.
True.
As a writer, like, I started saying, and I started getting better with how I delivered it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I was so trapped into how I sound, and it was, like I said, it was good and bad. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have to. I made beats because I couldn't find beats from the motherfuckers. So I was just like, I'll make my own shit.
Word up.
You know what I mean? So that's how it kind of went. But yeah, that's crazy. So you as a art. Artistic, drawing wise, you have no origin. You say you
drawing wise, no.
you have, but you not. No. That's not your forte.
But I love.
So art. What got you into music? Or how did the music? What inspired you to
like start creating music?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, my pops would play like videos of the Haitian bands, and I would see like instruments being played.
So you're Haitian too?
I am Haitian.
Oh, so that's what the Haitian thing with the Chad Piffington kind
of. Okay. That's why I was like, oh shoot, he's so as well. But my pops, like, he would play like stuff, and like my cousin dad, he would play like records, and I would hear it, and then something in me like, yo, I can do this. Like, we would turn the toys into like instruments. Like we gather the kids. Like,
so this is as a kid.
This is as a kid.
So this is like your father, your uncle, they like into it already. So.
Yeah, they're into it.
They have a certain band or the certain?
No, they actually didn't do music, but some other cats on the other side of my family did do music and reach a little success of it. So we were growing up, we were looking at that too.
Okay.
Like, oh shoot, like this is crazy. And of course, watching like Michael Jackson videos, you get inspired. And
you want the
floor to light up at my house. So I would light the floor. Yeah, we would play the keyboard, and I remember finding this drum outside of the house. Me and my other cousin Jonas, we find this drum outside the crib. It's just a bass drum. We took this bass drum and we made it as so though it was a drum set. We had hangers as the cymbals, boxes as that. But we was just kids. We would buy pencils from Rite Aid for drumsticks because the pencils came and so many pencils, and we would just go crazy. And this is before I was ever serious. I was just a kid at the time, but we did little talent shows while growing up. But I always wanted to like make like, yo, how do you make beats? And I would ask producers. Of course, these cats were way older than me, like, oh, whatever. And that's when we found MTV Music Generator on a demo tape. On a demo disc.
Oh yeah, they did have it on a demo. Yeah,
they had a demo with mad games.
So literally your introduction to the production of it came from the generator.
Came from the generator.
Okay.
Then my cousin downloaded Fruity Loops, gave me Fruity Loops, and then the rest was like nuts. Then I went to school for it, found Reason.
Reason was like Fruity Loops, like Magneto or
figured out how to put them together. Oh, it was nuts. Bought a MIDI controller. Now I got my little 9 to 5. Now we buying speakers, that, and then
this is before you actually doing songs.
Yeah, this is definitely before.
So you were really into production.
I was into the production. I did rap. I was in a group called the Wild Stylists, and yeah, we was like these young kids that like.
And what area is this?
This is when I was. Yeah, this is in Jersey.
Is it Orange or someone else?
This was like because my boys was from Irvington. I was from EO.
Okay.
My other homeboy was from EO, so it kind of was like a mix.
Okay.
And we all went to church together.
Okay.
So that's how it like all started, and we would do like the local talent shows, and we would win them. Even like my man's now, like X, he was like a baby at the time, like 4 years old. We was bringing him out. He was
you can't lose. You bring the little
kid out.
He's cute.
Crazy. Yeah,
he's gonna win them over.
Oh, he was winning them over, and it's funny. We was dancing at the Jersey Club.
Oh, word.
We was dancing at the Jersey Club.
But this is what, the late 2000s?
Yeah,
that was very the wave back then. This is DJ Frosty.
Frosty was lit. Frosty was. I mean, never mind. But Frosty.
What happened? What happened?
No, because he's a legend. But I hate and no, we keeping it real. I hate what people sometimes say about him. Like whatever he made.
I don't know. Didn't he had a situation that
a very huge situation.
Yeah,
we all know that. We won't.
No. I just knew he had a situation.
He's still one of the GOATs. Him, it's a couple other guys. Let me tell you something. I'll forget names, and I don't.
Let me tell you something.
He was definitely.
Let me tell you something that New Yorkers and New York DJs might not own up to, but they know it's real. Jersey saved a lot of the New York club shit.
Absolutely,
Jersey saved a lot. The New York club scene. You're right. The New York club scene was dead on arrival, nigga. And to me, it still is, because all niggas do is just, they just want to show off and stunt, which is whack as fuck. You know what I mean?
It's all Jersey club now.
You got to pay $13, $15, $16 for one shot of some shit. You know what I mean? In Jersey, we get right to it. We dancing. It's no bullshit. Like if the chick like you, she like you. If she don't, she don't. She's still going to dance with you. She going to do something. You know what I mean? It's no stunting. All that other shit is out the window with it. Like,
I'm gonna just bring this with me, so I'm gonna keep walking.
Oh, okay. Well, you want to charge it over? Is it good?
Oh, if there's a charger over here, that'd be beautiful.
What you look over here? That's what
he laced up. I didn't even know. I don't want to be nosy walking around. A nigga looking around. What the fuck is Chad looking for? The fuck?
He's just moving around and shit.
Nigga started looking around.
But Jersey clubs saved it. Frosty saved it. DJ Midnight. Who else?
Little Man, you know what I'm saying? Miss
Little
Flourish,
Man.
like J Hood. I'm
Was
missing so many though.
Frank White.
Yeah, Frank White. He's like a sick DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I was at his party yesterday.
Oh, word?
Well, he was. Yeah, I didn't get to say anything, but I saw him because the shit was so packed.
That's back when we was at Wild Bull and shit all the time.
Wow, boy, wow, what a spot!
That
what
was
a legendary place. I've only been there 2 times. And
you
both
only went
times,
there 2 times?
Oh my gosh, wow, boy, that shit had a mechanical ball.
Yeah, but nobody. I don't think nobody was. I don't know if anybody rode it like that, or they could at that time when they had the clubs.
I've seen some people ride that thing
on the club night.
Probably not on the club night. I've never went on a club night. I went on like just the
you went on the
regular vibe.
Oh,
like, you know
okay. I got you. But
my homegirl, I mean, it was, let's go. Wow, yeah, let's go.
That was the spot at one point. That was definitely the spot. Yeah, Jersey saved New York like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They won't own up to it and shit, but but they definitely did. Especially when you told me about that time, like Jersey Club right there.
Yeah,
man, that was the movement. That was definitely, and they tried to bring it back like a year or 2 ago with a couple records, but I don't know how Jersey Club.
They just don't do it like us,
huh?
They don't do it like us. Like the Kendrick Lamar, they're not like us. Yeah, there's no shade to them, dude. I love the fact that they're doing it because it's making it worldwide. Like
I don't care. Yeah,
a lot of the cats. That's what I hated about Jersey at one point. I was like, damn, yo, stop complaining about. Everybody's like, yo, everybody's stealing our sound, blah blah blah. I was like, yo, just embrace it and keep going,
then Baltimore gonna say you stole our sound. And you know that Baltimore Jersey club shit always is an issue.
It's been that since I was a kid. Elmo song on like Baltimore club.
That's where I got the inspiration. All right, so the inspiration for the Elmo. Mm-hmm. I was dealing with this chick from what part of Jersey she was from. She was some part of Jersey. R.I.P. to Christine. She passed away, but she Christine White. I think I don't remember her name right, but I was talking to her one day, and she said, "Yo, you ever heard that Elmo that Jersey Elmo Club song?" I was like, "No." She played it for me.
Was that Jersey or Baltimore?
Whichever one. I don't know. It was one of them.
It was whoever did exclusive.
Whichever one. But I heard it, and when I heard it, my sick mind said, "Oh, that's kind of ill." I wonder if somebody would make this like a standard like rap song, like this in my head.
Yeah.
So I got the idea from her, and then my niece was down here in the other room playing with an Elmo toy. So in the background, I'm trying to make a beat, and I hear this la 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 Elmo song. So I'm like, wait a minute, yo. So I just took that, used my sampler.
Yeah.
I sampled it off of the toy.
Okay.
And I built the beat around it. And then the beat I made for it was the drum pattern was and I had like some synthesized bass line. And I think I cut down the synthesized bass line and I got rid of the drum track. And I used, because the hottest record at the time was Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yeah.
So I used Chicken Noodle Soup's drum track. Cause I was like, that shit's working. And then when I did that, and then my god brother came up with like the little Elmo dance where it looks like a Muppet.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a go.
It's a go. What a time.
2025 Elmo 2025 comes back out on TikTok.
Right.
TikTok is ready to go.
Yeah. We should probably do it.
No, definitely doing it. Yeah. We're definitely doing it. Well, we even got to all this shit.
We're going down. We're going down the podcast.
I always like to start, even though this is like 40 minutes in. I always like to start like 20, 30 minutes in.
We gone.
Who was Chad Piff?
All right. I'd say the modern day hippie. Guitar playing.
Modern day hippie.
Snowboard, skateboarding. Kid from the hood that kind of did different shit.
Boy, you ain't the only one.
You know? Nah, but it's not many.
When I see you and how you move and what you do, your aesthetic, it seems a lot of inspiration from Hendrix a little bit.
Oh, I love Hendrix.
I could tell. Off of how you move, your photos, what you wearing, your aesthetic, it calls out a very babyish Hendrix. Not no disrespect, but just in that vein.
Actually, yeah. I love that.
and that because I know you through production, and then seeing you grow into this individual as an artist, where you're very infusing rock with hip hop, and you're staying true to yourself. You know, and now you're telling me you're building guitars and doing all types of shit. You having events, you having parties. You know what I mean? You've toured and shit.
Yeah,
like you've done a lot, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
It is a lot when you think about it like that.
Yeah, you've done a lot. And I watch you. Like even if we haven't talked,
yeah,
I pay attention to the movements of the people I know, and I tell you, like this podcast is just to promote and showcase. Like I would do with beats. I'm showcasing people I know that's done similar shit or in the same vein as me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm trying to put more focus on them and vice versa for the podcast. And I don't ask for nothing else in return. I'll just be promoting motherfuckers. And when I seen you, I told you online a while back, like, yo, you need to do this.
Yeah. And I checked out your stuff, your work too.
Yeah.
Definitely like.
Yeah,
like,
I know people will see it.
Yeah,
they might not respond, but they see it. And then when I seen you at the Jaws event, where he had the show, was the art showcase or what it was exactly. I was like, oh shit, you! I was like, Chad. I was like, wait a minute. I think I knew you knew each other, but I didn't know it was like that. Then I'm like, these motherfuckers is twins. These motherfuckers. And I was like, just your aesthetic of how y'all put your shit together. Well, because y'all are brands. You're a brand, he's a brand.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you're promoting that brand.
Facts.
So I was like, oh shit, I didn't even put two and two together, but this does make sense. Like the way you're artist that way, the way that
match made in heaven.
So I was like, shit, this shit works. And then I was like, then you was like, yo, you know I gotta get on the pod. I said, stop playing, man.
Dog. Because I checked it out. I'm like, yeah, I like how they're just normal and just
I try to
talk
keep
about
it
anything.
I try to keep it as comfortable and as natural. Yeah. Even if you might say something, just let me know. I'll knock it out. I'm not clickbait. I could get clickbait anytime.
Word.
That's nothing. But I'd rather just have a good conversation, promote my people.
Same here.
You know what I mean? And then get more people onto them and shit like that. Like you're pretty much a national artist.
Wow.
You might be an internet. Have you done overseas?
Not recently.
But you've done.
Yeah.
Kind of a national, international artist. Yeah. Like you don't think it because I guess how long have you been doing music like this?
Right.
Like we're professional, where you making a living off of it.
Okay, I would say. And what year is that? Shit, years go by. I'm trying to think. When was that, man?
Was it late 2000s, early 2010s?
Maybe like 2000, like the 17s, 18s.
Where it was like
it's lit.
So before then, you were just trying to make your way.
Right when I made Mahogany, it was lit. It was up from there.
Okay.
It was that, and then it was a little bit before Mahogany when I was doing songs with Fever Gang. I was doing like other songs before, with college buddies, whatever. But
yeah.
Once I linked up with Unicorn, it was like.
Now who's Unicorn exactly?
Unicorn 151. He's a cat with the dreads. People call him my twin, and he's like he's a light skinned version of me. Well, I'll show you some pictures of. Pictures. Once you see him, you'll be like, "Oh, he was at."
There's a very you have that very I'm gonna live my life how I want to live my life.
Modern day hippie.
Free, yeah. You're very modern day hippie-ish. How do you say about what was Kendrick and the new hippie that
black hippie
movement?
It's funny. A lot of people when I was doing interviews would ask me about that. I'm like, yeah, I love it. It's just another movement. They understand where I'm coming from. I wish that went further.
Yeah.
But shit,
but it still puts that idea into people's minds. You know what I mean? So it's still not a bad situation. But why do you think? All right, so here's a question you probably didn't get right since it's all black hippie shit. Me winging it. When in the 60s into the 70s, when it was the like official hippie movement. Like you can't deny it. Like these people are living this lifestyle.
Yeah.
What do you think is the main reason for that iteration to die out and kind of become the fathers and mothers of this capitalism type whatchamacallit? Like you know how when people they grow out of that into like how, what do you say to
I think deep down inside, like people that were like hippies in the 60s, 70s that are still now, you still kind of see it in them.
Depending
on the type of person, but at that time where the world was at, it was a lot of rebellion because they really didn't rock with the government. They did what they want. They smoked where they wanted. If you think about
there's a lot of I don't fuck with the government shit going on now too.
Yeah, so it's that's why when I did it, I was like, yo, we gotta make this the modern day. Like we're not sleeping in tents outside with no shoes on. You know what I mean? Not bathing for days. No, this modern day now. We may have a job or you may have something else going on, but deep down inside, this is what you believe in. You know, even though you gotta live your life, some people grow up, but it's like every day you don't. The average person, every day you don't really wake up and do what you want to do.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You do what you're either told you need to do, or what you think you have to do, in order to survive towards the next day to continue that, like I call the hamster wheel.
Yeah, the hamster wheel. Even like the richest man in the world, like it's still something that they have to wake up and do every day. I mean, unless you're Prince Harry, you just wake up and do what you want. Well, I hope that's how
isn't his girl left or something? Margaret.
The one that was missing. Wait, which one is that one? That's the one with the black girlfriend.
The black girl, well, the half breed, bro. Like,
he was ill for that. He was ill for that. I felt it. I mean, shoot.
Oh, he gonna get that. Oh yeah, he was a cool dude, but I heard they have issues now. But I don't stay on the royal shit.
Yeah, I don't need that. But I will hope he's waking up every day and doing what he does because he's a prince. But still, like Mark Zuckerberg has to wake up and come up with a new idea, or whoever he pays to do the new idea, he has to at least focus.
But my thing is, as a person that comes up with ideas, coming up with ideas is the least of my issues. Like coming up with ideas to me is kind of like breathing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that's how I kind of. I'm always thinking. I'm a thinker. I'm always. Like even I told Josh, I was like, I'm the type of creative that I'm gonna give you an idea that's ill, and then you'll be like, I'll just be like, because I've done that. Like people taking shit from me, I've given away, like, because I'm just gonna observe the situation and be like, oh, what best fits to go further. Like, you had the Piffmas
that time,
event, right? And at the Piffmas event, it pretty much was like a long end party, where you performed, couple of your people performed, friends and all, and it was just like a gathering of good energy and loving spirits.
Yeah, Piffmas started. Was that what you about to ask me?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna let you ride with this right here.
I used to have house parties in a crib in Montclair, and we wanted to throw like after watching like the movie Project X, we're like, yo,
oh my god, really? Yo, Project X,
yo, for real, we like, yo, we can do that because we were throwing mini that. We're like, yo, they just made a movie about our lives.
At the end where the firemen come and all the fire.
Yeah, we never. Thank God we never.
You never went that crazy with it.
It's been crazy parties, man.
How crazy? Like how crazy are we going? I mean, cops coming is regular. So how crazy is? I mean, all right.
So this one, I'm gonna go through a timeline. So my first ever quote unquote Piffmas. We had bands downstairs in the basement.
That's number one.
Number one, bands downstairs in the basement. We didn't even call it that. It was just like an ugly sweater party. And upstairs was DJs.
Okay.
We built a whole DJ thing to look like a stadium. Downstairs built a stage. Shout out to Pooh. We had bands.
Where
bands.
in Jersey?
This was in Montclair, New Jersey.
What was the noise? Whatchamacallit in this area?
For some reason, I'll never forget this cop. She was always cool with us. Hey, keep it down. We have 100 people in front. Hey, keep it down. Like,
how are you keeping it down?
The neighbors were cool. I don't know. I don't know how we were getting away with this stuff.
What day? Was this a Saturday?
This was the weekend, yeah.
Okay.
We were throwing big-ass barbecues in West Orange. Bro, I can show you in 2009, we threw one of the hugest barbecues called the Buy Me Barbecue. I invited everybody. Free liquor, free food. Come to this backyard. We had to use my neighbor's other backyard.
You infringed on the fucking backyard
I'm
neighbor.
gonna show you the YouTube of this. Maybe we'll clip it onto this. It's grainy footage because it was an old digital camera. But once we saw Back to the Project X party, I'm like, yo, these holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, like,
yeah.
we capitalize on these. We don't do anything all year but do shows. But when we do our own shit, people were showing up out the woodwork. So we did that huge party. So we did another one the next year. Yo, we had a mushroom in the kitchen. Like, this kid was like building stuff, like creating a little mini.
What the fuck is a mushroom? Like, wait.
We used the
wait. What kind of mushroom? Is not a real?
Nah, we used the umbrella from like outside in the patio.
But what does this mushroom do?
It was like it lit up, and in the kitchen, like we put chairs around it, and it just lit up and spun. So if you was sitting there all much, you'd be tweaking. See, and it was in our kitchen.
I got high. What the fuck are we making live mushroom for?
Ill ass shit. Ill ass parties.
What the fuck are we making live mushroom for?
My buddy, of course, the house, everyone moves, everyone grows up, moves. And, I'm still doing music. And, my birthday's still coming up. So me and the hippies, modern day hippies, are like, yo, we're going to throw a party.
Modern day hippies.
So we had it in my friend's barbershop one time.
Okay.
Everybody came through, it was lit. Then we were like, all right. We had a house party.
Okay.
Good, okay. Next year, another house party. We're like, whoa. People are going crazy. One year, but this wasn't a Piffmas, but you asked me about a crazy party, so I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
This one's probably one of the craziest. We had this little old man that used to live under my hippie sis.
My hippie? Who's the hippie sis? Who? Is it called hippie sis?
Well, she is my hippie sis.
Yo, call whoever she is, you are now known as hippie sis, yo.
Sis,
that's crazy.
Shout out to Tech Week.
Tech Week?
Mm-hmm.
Tech Week.
Tech Week.
Tech Week.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Tech Week.
Shout out to Tech Week.
All right.
So, we had this old man who loved us, and we would throw these little kickbacks at the crib. And we like, yo, we throwing a big party. This man used to bring us food, like little old man. Bro, we throwing a party, and I remember he was supposed to help me out with the drums. I got the drummer coming through. We like, yo, we need an outlet so we can perform outside. He puts the outlet outside, everything ready.
Mm-hmm.
This old man dies day of the party.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Passes away, dog. Like, we found him in his crib. I'm not gonna say what happened to him or how he passed away, but he ended up passing away. So you're talking about the party starts, in 45 minutes. People who just know to show up to the house party early because it's gonna get packed are showing up. Mind you, police is showing up. Ambulance. Oh, the coroner car is outside now. Now it's just like, whoa.
So wait, as y'all trying to start a party,
the party cops, started.
Ambulance.
Trying to figure out what happened to this man. He was a little old man, and it was his time. And you thought the party stopped?
What the cops say?
Oh yeah, go ahead, go on with your business, man. Just don't pass this.
Take the body and we out.
Don't go past the yellow tape. Oh, that party continued. People were rolling in like, yo, are they shutting y'all down? Like, nah, some have it downstairs. Come on in.
Y'all literally had a dead body on the premises, basically.
Yeah, but that's what Uncle Mike would have wanted. I feel like he wouldn't want us to shut us down.
No,
he was so excited for the party. That's the crazy thing. Like, he was ready. Like, yo, I'm gonna wear my suit.
Did y'all fuck him up by souping him up with a party?
No.
What happened?
I can't say what happened.
Oh man. Off record.
Off record. But he was dealing with whoever he was dealing with, and something went wrong. And
I need to know what happened off record, because that shit sounds too crazy.
It was crazy because it was a shock to us. Like, damn, we didn't know you had
60s, 70s.
Nah, he was old. He was definitely
80s.
60s. Old man, old Caribbean man.
Oh, Caribbean.
Old Caribbean man.
Always on that party.
Old Caribbean man.
Yeah,
he used to love my homegirl. Yo, he was the funniest
your homegirl
man.
Fucked him up, probably.
Whatever situation he had going on, I guess it went left, and
that's crazy.
But the craziest thing, like, we thought, like, damn, we're gonna have to shut down, like, our reputation. Like, I was like, hey, man, y'all good. Y'all got nothing to do with this. This is an investigation. The party continued on, dog, to wee hours of the night. Like, I couldn't even get my pickup truck was in, like, the backyard and the tape. I couldn't even back it up.
Oh,
Like
you
3
gonna
days
get
later, the drum set on there and everything. It rained and everything.
Oh my God.
But he wouldn't want the part, and I was just like, yo, that's just him in spirit, because I feel like whatever.
I'm trying to
place he
figure
was,
out. Nah, I got because you got me thinking.
I told
man.
you we're gonna get deep today.
Yeah, you got me thinking. I'm like, how the fuck? Nah, we gonna find out, and I'm not gonna tell
There
you.
was a dead guy downstairs.
I mean, there's been mad parties where there's been a body on the ground, and niggas dancing around it. But
well,
that
but I know what you mean,
bro. That's
my mind
real
went
shit.
left just now. I'm thinking like that. No,
nigga, yo, bruh, it's different outside. Sometimes.
It is different. It is.
And where you at, motherfuckers will be like, "Oh, he dead over there," and they keep it going like ain't shit happening. Nah, had nothing to do with me.
Nah,
I'm like, nah.
His blessings kept that party going, yo. It did. I'm telling you. Like, I felt that, yo, my phone stopped working at this crib. Like, I wanted to this day, I should like drive by and go by the porch. Like my phone, like,
is it near where you was at? What house?
Oh yeah, this was the one of the hippie houses.
This is a hippie house.
Yeah, it was multiple.
What? Wait,
this was not at the Montclair house. Nah, this is a different house.
That's my niece.
Okay.
You're very loud, Layla.
She can't hear you.
She heard me. She heard me. I do. Hey, I got Mikey's filter in this fish.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one of the. You wanted to hear a crazy party story. That's probably top 3. Trust me, there's more. We threw a party. We built a teepee inside of the loft. And
so, like, I want people to understand, like,
no one else died at
No, I want people to understand when this man says he's a hippie, he's really not fucking around. Like, he's really living this lifestyle. Like, like you might be a nomad or a gypsy or some shit. You just roam from place to place. Or some shit. I wouldn't be surprised though. Like you and your guitar and whatever you got, just move and live life in that format.
It's funny, a young lady I was dealing with at the time, we'd go a lot of places. She's like, wow, it's really like no place we can go where you don't know someone. And
I mean, I've had certain women say that shit about me too, but
it became
I could see it more with you, than anything else.
Yeah, it became like, damn, like really, like it's nowhere, like
she's observing everything. Like you come, oh yo,
I thought I was crazy. I'm sure she's gonna watch this now. But
that's all right. It happens.
Yeah,
that's how I seen you. I was like, bro, what the fuck? I know this thing. Josh didn't even know that we like, bro.
Can I tell you how I met Josh? I think
how did we get to Josh?
Big shout out to Eddie Grant. We threw a boat party. Okay. Eddie Grant was DJing. Dang, rest in peace, DJ IQ. He was my DJ and producer. He was very popular Jersey club scene. Okay. I would go to California and link up with him, and he would just appear. Like, yo, where you at? What street? And then he'd pop up, but he always had his laptop. He always did beats, and we did beats together. And he showed me a lot of stuff for the Jersey club. And I remember coming back, I'm like, yo, I need a Jersey club song. He's like, I did not expect you to say that. All the way in Cali, you sure? I'm like, I promise you. He's like, what's going on back there? I need to fly back.
He's from Jersey, but he lives in Cali.
But he lives in Cali.
Okay, he lived in Okay, I got you.
But he was DJing as well, and I had just put him on. Like, yo, meet my boy Eddie Grant. He's throwing boat parties. We're promoting clubs. Like, it's lit with bro. Mm-hmm. So I had these sneakers on. Shout out to Javi USA. Mm-hmm. Crazy colorful sneakers. My cousin Reckington. Got Piffington, Reckington. Yeah. We was always together.
Reckington. Did he wreck things? Was he like Ralph Wreck-It Ralph or some shit? Who the fuck is Reckington?
We were shit was wrecked. FaceTime from G Valentino. Yeah, we call him Reckington for a reason because we were the construction crew.
Oh, come on. Come the fuck on.
I put it in.
Seriously?
We would go to nightclubs and I came in like a wrecking ball. Grand opening, grand closing. And I know fighting. Oh no, this is love. Remember, it's hippie shit. Peace, love, and happiness.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and happiness. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Shout out to Reck.
He's in Africa right now.
What is he doing in Africa? What part of Africa?
I don't know if he wants me to say this.
Okay, then don't say it. I don't want to.
All right,
but, don't say it. He's just in Africa doing.
But he's in Africa. But one of the coolest videos he sent me, his truck or whatever truck, they're in the safari.
All right,
got stuck in the safari, so they have to walk.
Got you.
Sun's going down.
All right.
While they're walking, hyenas are fucking prancing on them.
What
giraffes.
The fuck? They in the safari for real.
For real.
You ain't fucking.
Next thing you know is a lion. A lion.
Okay.
I have video. We can watch this. There's a lion preying on them. Hyenas like, oh shit, the lions.
Yeah, because they know what comes with it.
I DM'd them like, bro.
The lion's going to be chilling like this.
And he's chilling like.
Yeah, because he's going to wait to pounce.
He went to the Marines. He's one of the most original hippies. He's actually my cousin. We started music together in church. He has no fear in the world. He went to before the Marines. I knew it was gonna be like. I remember he used to send me videos. I'm like, damn, you're having a fucking great time out there. You know what I mean? And I was doing like the war, and I'd be so worried. I remember when he came back. Yo, I'm gonna go back for another 4. I'm like, damn.
Oh, he's one of them.
He
gets his adrenaline off of it or something like that.
He came back, bought himself a G35, drove from California to Jersey. Drink, my boy. This is a celebration. Yep. It's Saturday, y'all.
It's Saturday. It's Saturday somewhere.
He came back, and I know my stories go all over.
No, it's all good.
Was that who I thought it was? No, that was Valentino.
Shout out to Valentino.
Shout out to Valentino, man. But yeah, I don't know how I got into rec, but yeah, he's in Africa. He sent me that crazy video. I was just like, please be safe. Like that's a lion, bro.
Yeah.
That's not East Orange, bro. Like, he's treating it like it's East Orange. I'm like, I'm so proud. I'm so like, I'm trying to go out there.
But that tells you the mind state of a motherfucker. Like
I'm a hippie.
Yeah, but still, the to act like it's just the hood, and I'm a treat it as such.
I'm an American guy in the midst of that, and like he's like the leader of whatever he has going.
So what did the lion do? Did he just chill? They got away, obviously.
He showed the line for it was about a good 30 seconds, and they got away because I spoke to them after. They got to the car, and then they drove a Jeep to go get their car out the mud, pull it out the mud, like real deal safari shit. It's like, we got it so good out here.
Yo, see, I think this is what it is. With America is like one big candy store, one big mall for the world. Like the world looks at us for entertainment.
True.
For consumerism. Like, we are the super middleman when it comes to everything around us.
Facts.
We absorb everything from outside. We claim it as our own. And that's just an American thing or some other thing.
Other countries do that to us too.
Yeah, but it's different because, all right, but the difference is, and you've been around outside of America, of course, but the rules and regulations are way more strict
out there, yeah,
in certain other countries, probably, than they are in America.
Yeah.
Comparison.
I've turned down a country because, like, I'm like, I just
can't be yourself. Dubai.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what country it is. But I've turned it down. No, it wasn't Dubai. I'm not turning that down.
Dubai
I don't even smoke like that.
I say Dubai is only for women. Dubai is for women to take pictures. In the film.
Yeah, and
like too many restrictions.
There is too many restrictions, but it was a different country, and I turned it down. Like, nah.
Oh, so somewhere else.
As soon as I touched that,
San Juan. Hold on.
Nah, San Juan, you can do anything you want.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because certain other places, like, you could do whatever. What's that spot? Not starts with a T. Shit, I can't remember.
Tanzania?
Not Tanzania. I would have known Tanzania. Not Tanzania. When I remember, I'll tell you, because it's a place where they like do a lot of shit. They let all that shit fly.
Oh,
get caught up in that shit.
You talking about Thailand?
Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Once I said that, you knew what it was.
You could pet fucking tigers in Thailand.
Yeah, well, pet tigers. You went from lions and tigers. Oh my! What the fuck?
I'm actually into like nature and agriculture, like heavy.
You are
heavy, like Nature Channel, like shit about the stars. Like, I tell you, what Jupiter's at. We go outside right now.
Oh well, you know, I'm a flat earther, so
yeah,
I'm a flat earther.
There's always good. I see the rebuttals for flat earthers, and I don't tend to argue because I feel like no one really knows.
This is what I'll say, and not to cut you off. This is what I'll say, right? As I've been a flat earther for 7 years, right? When I first came across it in 2015, I thought it was stupid because B.O.B. was vouching for it. I was like, everybody knows the world is round.
Yeah.
I was just like that, dismissing. I never cared about the moon landing or nothing. I just knew it because that's what they told me.
Yeah.
What got me into it is one day I come across some moon landing shit.
Yeah.
And then I came across some shit that was like, what if this and
moon
this
landing
was,
is go ahead.
I know most people will say, first of all, the fact that they had, this is the first thing that popped in my head. So you're telling me the cameras in 1969 had no distortion. They heard shit pretty much clear, right? There was a cameraman on the outside filming this nigga take the first steps, or a camera set up, but it's automatic in 1969. They had a camera that watched the shit go out. What happened to that? It was just so many questions that led me into certain people talking about, and this is in 20. I started researching in 2017. It was right at my father had died in 2016. So the start of 2017, I started searching for myself. Two things I came across that helped me look at myself in the mirror and accept me for real. The first thing was I came across Patrice O'Neal as his
That's so crazy.
his I knew him, but I never knew who he was.
I'm gonna blow your mind after this.
When he was alive. Hold on. Right? I knew him, but I was really dealing with bad relationships. And I came across this shit where he was on the Opie and Anthony show when he had the Phil shit and all that.
Yeah.
And he was talking to this dude. And when he was talking to him, he was breaking him down to the point where I was like, oh shit, this is me. Like I'm doing everything this dude is doing, I've done in relationships. And it didn't do any good for me. And then he caught my attention and I just started absorbing all the information I can from him.
Yeah.
And at that same time, I came across the flat earth shit. I came across Eddie Bravo and how he was very simple and very regular guy about it. I came across ODD TV. I came across there's normal ones, but I came across a few ones that led me. David Murphy, English black dude from the UK. You know what I mean? That's really bright, and he worked out here in Jersey too, like in Ramsey at one point, because he had said one thing about the Earth. He was like, "I used to work in Jersey, and on Route 17 in Ramsey." You can still see New York City. You can see the tops of the shit. That shit should be curved over to whatchamacallit because you gotta have there's a certain measurement that you have to have with it. So that shit started opening up my eyes to different shit. And I just started that's when I was able to accept who I was as me and not be afraid to be me at all times. Before I was always trying to be who I was around or be accepted by that. As you being like a hippie and being very, of course, there's other hippies and shit, but you're more of an individual, the way you move and how you think, than anybody else just going along with everything. Go to the Patrice part. I ain't want to.
Yeah, Patrice O'Neal. So, my time in California, my first few days in California, my buddy Tyler had this spot in Mar Vista, and inside the spot was the biggest Patrice O'Neal. It was on the TV as the screensaver.
What, a picture?
Yeah, it was like, you see how this TV is, whatever, it's Netflix, whatever.
Yeah.
It was just Patrice O'Neal.
This was in a comedy? Where was this at?
I don't know what it was. But
it was a picture?
It was a picture of him just like chilling, like, and this was inside this B&B. And I'm just like, yo, did he live here? Or I don't know what it was about, but it made us become huge excuse me, Patrice O'Neal fans.
So you went and researched all this shit?
Yeah, because it's like we seen him on
you always seen him, but you didn't know exactly who he was. And that's bad because
but it was huge.
Let me tell you something. He had more white people watching him Then he had black.
He was hilarious.
Same as Dave Chappelle at first.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle had a big white following before he started getting popular with the Chappelle Show, and black people started paying attention to him more. Him in the same way. He had the white folks worshiping him.
Yeah.
Like as far as how he was talking, he was able to like. He did something only one other man I know did. This man, my father right here, he would curse you out and you would love him. You would love him. He would talk to you in a manner that if it was somebody else saying it, you'd probably be like, who the fuck is this nigga? But because it was him, that's one thing I've always tried to master. I was like, how does he get the fuck away with this? I'm harsh and very blunt, and motherfuckers be like,
yeah.
Like, but because my delivery, I'm very like straight to it. True. I'm very like, fuck the feelings. Yeah. Let's get to the point.
Facts.
And a lot of people
are like
they want to butter it up and feel away and shit. Yeah. My father was able to do that, but I guess you knew where he was coming with it, so it didn't come off offensive. And Patrice was able to do that shit. Patrice would break women down and insult them, and then they would fall in love with him because of how he would come across.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck do you do that?
Well, yeah, when you said that, so now, like, nowadays, like, we hang out and for downtime, like, yo, put that Patrice O'Neal shit on. Oh, because, why not? Yeah. Oh, because, in Cali, like, it was, and people, we would have, like, little after parties, like, after the club and shit. And people would just slightly say, like, yo, fucking Patrice O'Neal, like,
he would have honestly been the best especially.
I feel like he lived there,
bro. He might have in California.
Like
he did have a spot in Cali
because,
and that was like the same.
Huge. It was in this like the place.
It was no other pictures or anything of somebody else.
It was just one screensaver. Just like that Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it
was just Patrice O'Neal.
But would you want to keep your screensaver?
I don't know. I just thought it was just like why? So that was like the mystery of it. Like,
and you never thought of him. And what year is this? This is after he died, obviously. He died like 2012, 2011, 2012.
This was during the pandemic. This was during the pandemic.
Oh, this was during the pandemic. So you're recent.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a lot. It's a lot of information. He had a lot of shit.
That shit was mad cool. It's like, yo, was this his lair? Like, did he chill here?
He could have.
Place was soundproof. Like, we could do music. Like, we looked for Airbnb where we can do music and
so either him or somebody that loved him a lot.
Fucked
with his shit.
And I don't know, we embraced it. It just made laughs because people joked about it, like, why? And it's like, yo, this is just the B&B, dog. Like, it's how it came. We ain't changing that shit. Like,
that is fucking bananas. That's crazy, man. Shout out to Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, it's crazy that you said that.
Yeah, because those are the two. I'm telling you, those were the two things that woke me out of my amnesia. Because I used to be me when I was a kid, and somewhere along the line, I ended up trying to be like everybody else.
We all go through that.
Yeah, but it took me until I was 37 to fucking figure it out.
I hear that.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh god damn it. That's why I love. Like, I'm in my I don't give a fuck 40s, which is beautiful.
Wow.
It's a beautiful place to be.
I can't wait to get there.
Like, it depends on who you are, how you move, but it's like I don't have to, because I think a lot of times we get stuck in that elementary, junior high, high school mind state where we care about what these niggas gonna say about us when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're only the hot girl in high school for 4 years. After that, you a regular joint.
Yeah.
You are.
Unless you're
comparison, huh?
Unless you're hot in college.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's the girls who wasn't hot in high school. Go to college.
I love the ones that aren't hot in high school and they pop off. I like getting this. I call them the sleeper cells. Yeah. I call them the sleeper cells. The joints that's like nobody's really up on it, but they bad. You can see them blossoming into something. Oh man, those. But I also get caught up with the joints that's super duper bad, and I want them too, and it's just like I gotta fight for it.
Yeah.
They gotta want you for you. You know what I mean? True. You know how that go. Shit, then we ain't even read. I went through a whole bunch of this. Hold up. We did musical inspirations kind of production. Did we do the origin of Piffmas? Is that really in the Urban Dictionary?
Yes.
And is that really because of you that it's in the Urban Dictionary? Or is it a mixture?
I don't know how it got there.
Okay, so one day you found it.
It started with Chad Piff was on it first.
Piffington?
No, just Chad Piff.
What? It was just the
my
name?
Yeah, it was up there. Yeah, go to your phone.
Your name is copywritten and all that, right?
Yeah,
like,
good.
All right, I'm making sure. Yeah, I want to make sure.
Chad Piff showed up on
there. Is it Chad Piff the hippie? What is it exactly? What the whole?
It was just like Chad Piff, leader of the modern day hippie movement.
Oh, it was the whole. Are you considered the leader? Does people call you that? They be like, leader, show me the way.
Yo, some people, yo, I met this kid on my way here.
Who the fuck?
Yo, this kid, he was from Cali, and he walked up on me. I was about to walk into Dunkin', and he like walked up on me like, "Hey, ask me something about the guitars." And I just told him like, "Nah, I just play rock and roll, whatever." Excuse me.
But
he was just, I could have brought him here today.
Word?
Dead ass. He was with the shits. Like, yo, word. I was just like, yo, this is like what it is. Like,
don't you find that you meet people, especially artistic people, like
many times just like that?
And do you know that this right now you feel like we're in the age of like the creative renaissance?
Yeah. He told me he played guitar. You know how you could just tell, like,
yeah, he does. He does
acoustic, and I just, that's how he sounded. I was just like, yo, he's young as fuck. He just walked up to me at the train station. I'm over here at Seacawkers Junction. You know what I mean? Like, with an amp and guitar on my back.
And he's like, oh, yeah, but you do that and you there. Because they might think you might have been playing somewhere.
Yeah.
You could have been in the subway. You could have been somewhere.
But he just knew it was like something. And I'm going to hit him up. I'm going to put him, and that's what I do, especially like the young kids.
Yeah, like you have, not to cut you off, at the Piffmas, because I went to Piffmas.
Guitar Boy.
What you mean Guitar Boy?
That young kid that was up there.
Oh, you put him on?
That kid 18.
He has a lot of like very like, how many people you have that you work with in that stature?
So what I think of it, like I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, you see how the Power Rangers, right? But we're just thinking in general, like not like the bullshit that happened.
He says, you know, like the Power Rangers, right?
So Power Rangers will give you season 1. It's like, you know, Tommy, yada yada yada. But every season, sometimes they change. Tommy comes back. This person comes back, but we still the Power Rangers. He says he's still the Power Rangers. But there's only like 2 characters that's always there: the Zordon and the robot, bitch, whatever. I'm sorry to say, like
Zordon
and the robot, Alpha number 5 or whatever. Alpha number 5 is another movie, but Zordon and, you know, the robot John. I can't.
I know what you're talking about. That,
but they were always there. So I feel like
I call her the fake Rosie from Jetsons.
Yes,
that's all she is.
Yes,
like
she
she's
is
like the
Rosie from the Jetsons. But I think it's like that when it comes to me and musicians, like, because I never take on a musician or work with a musician and be like, oh, this is what we do now. We're Coldplay and we have to gig every. Nah,
you try to like let it be what it is and leave.
Listen, come to the show and get 5 other gigs.
See, that's what I like, though.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not holding nobody into no bullshit. You just want them to live.
Yes.
But that's how I see it. Like I have no problem. My greatest achievements that I'm seeing is seeing my friends and other people I know achieve.
Same.
You know what I mean? Like, even if, say, we came up together, you got lit, something happened, I didn't get lit, and you ran off with it, and maybe motherfuckers was like, you should help with so-and-so, but you know, I have no problem. Do what you want to do. If that's what you feel you need to do, because as an individual, as a man, and as a creative, it's my responsibility to get to where I need to get to.
Sure.
It's nobody's responsibility to hold my hand and get me there.
Right.
You know what I mean? If that happens, it's great, and I could do same thing for the next person or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to depend on that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to help the next motherfucker because you don't know when that energy is going to come back. You never know. Uh-oh, phone. My bad. Yeah, you a busy motherfucker. Okay, I see it. So we got the origin of Piffmas. I know we talked about the parties.
Mm-hmm.
Did we talk about the combination of rap and rock and how that became a thing with you?
No, we didn't.
Okay,
that's it. I've never been asked that one.
Okay, that's good. I like to ask motherfuckers shit that they ain't never been asked.
Yeah,
why you never been asked that? You
I don't
do
know.
it.
Yeah, people always ask like either like
They just they stick mostly to the rock when they come to you.
What do you mean?
Do they think it's mostly rock when it comes to you because you hippie and it's rock and roll?
Sometimes, but not too many people ask about it. Though. They'll say it, but how it came like upon was like just me picking up the guitar and like my heroes like Jimi Hendrix, like
who else?
List can go on. Slash like Clapton.
Oh,
Santana, Wyclef Jean,
Elton John,
John Mayer.
John Mayer. I'm gonna throw this out.
Stevie Ray,
Harrison, Beatles. What's his first fucking name? Not John Lennon. Not
Paul McCartney,
not Ringo. Mm-hmm. George Harrison. He made my favorite song, "My Guitar Gently Weeps."
Yeah,
I love that, especially when Prince performed it.
Anybody from the Beatles was.
Yo, I got onto the Beatles. Thanks for beat battling. I got onto a lot of shit that I would not. I was like, oh, this shit. I had the White Album, the Submarine joint. Like I was like, okay, I can understand why motherfuckers, especially at that time frame, how they was bugging off of this music. Like it was different.
The Beatles is lit. Like that's like.
So most of all the artists that inspire you are from that kind of era, except for a few of this era, really. Yeah. So it's mainly like the organic guitar
like
rock.
Ron Isley's brother.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah. With the do-rag.
Yes. With the bandana on.
The bandana.
Son goes extremely crazy.
That's crazy.
Even like this might be a name not a lot of people.
Go ahead.
Curtis Hudson.
Who's Curtis Hudson?
He's a cat from Jersey. Well, I believe he's from Jersey, but I met him in Jersey.
Okay.
And I've always like go to shows where he's performing at.
And,
he did Madonna's Holiday, like the fucking
the Holiday record?
Yeah. That's crazy. And
is he in the video? He's not in the video.
I've never even seen the video.
Is there a video for
I probably have, but don't remember it.
Ooh.
But the name I met him at City.
Oh, so you met him while he was already a working artist, and you found out.
Yeah, we were just jamming at the open mic.
See, that ain't that great.
You know, I had no idea.
That's great because you don't even have to present that shit for that shit.
I found that out like a year or two later. Like, hold up, wait, you did what? I'm like, what the fuck? You come that?
It'd be like that.
You come that?
I run into so many people that do some shit.
His son is crazy. He's even crazier.
Really?
Dog.
Is his son doing shit for people too?
Is he? Like, I'm going to Grammy weekend.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that picture with you at the Grammys.
Yes.
Okay, so that like I'm telling you, like you might think that this is a regular dude with dreads. He has a guitar, he got an amp here. He's fitting to do something. But like when I tell you that he's a national/international star, maybe not super duper star known wise, but like our artist, like this dude does a lot. I've watched him. I've tracked you and what you're doing. And I'm like, what? How did you get to the Grammys? What was that for? Did you perform with someone? Did you write something? Exactly how did you get there? Like, to even just take the photo out. You could have been rolling with somebody, but like, what the fuck is that? Like, talk to the people, man. Stop acting bashful and shy, nigga.
We got to the Grammys with something we call Legend Mode.
Come on, man. What the fuck? We got to the Grammys with something called Legend Mode.
It is. It is, yo. Grammy weekend, like, Like I go to LA and it's just like I feel like I've been here for like years.
Well, you've been to LA.
Yeah.
You was kind of out there for a while.
I was.
Yeah.
So
I thought you was like familyed up and all that shit at one point. I was like, all right, that nigga's just gonna do it.
Go to weddings.
Yeah, I was like, all right.
My best friend, he got married. He lives out there.
So
and we got a studio out there.
So how'd you get to what was the Grammys?
All right, so the Grammys, one of the homies was nominated.
Okay. Can we say who the homies is or not?
I don't know. No.
Oh, all right. It was one of the homies.
It was a couple of the homies.
Okay, a couple of the homies.
Guys from Jersey too.
Okay,
was all nominated that year.
This is a couple years back. A few years back.
This was probably 22 years ago. I went last year too. I've been going every year since like 3 years.
For the last 4 years, for the last 3 or 4 years,
3 years
straight.
We yeah.
You just on it. You got a seat.
Every
you have a seat. You have a seat at the Grammy.
Nah.
Do you have a seat at the Grammy?
Just on the red carpet.
Oh no, seriously.
Nah, no seat at the Grammy.
So you just go to the red carpet?
Yeah, we had the red carpet. We chilling.
So what do you do after? Like after the red carpet?
The thing about the Grammy, I mean, we had a seat at the Grammys, but it's like the homies can't come. It's not really thing. There's no food there. It's not if you're not like.
I heard that I heard that there's not food. Motherfucker,
it's a long process.
I heard that it's kind of like you're sitting for a TV recording.
Yeah.
It's kind of like sitting for a TV recording.
Pretty much.
So a lot of people have to play a position and stay there. They don't like that. Yes. There's no food and shit.
But the other stuff going on around is popping.
Yeah. So that's what you're involved in.
Yes.
So you're involved in all the networking activities around the bullshit waiting game, so it could become the Grammys.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Mm-hmm. How does that happen? Like, how do you get to that position? Other than knowing the homie, is it just knowing the homies?
No, because
you're staying at a hotel, obviously, or maybe I got a spot out there. Oh, Airbnb. Okay.
B&B or stay with the homies.
Okay,
I mean, it doesn't matter.
All right, so you're putting some money into it. Mm-hmm. But it's a good exposure. It's good networking.
Yeah, every artist in the world should be in LA Grammy weekend.
That's how you feel. Yeah. That's it. Because you could just go there. Now I've heard and known people that gone to BET.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They've gone to BET Awards.
That's another lit weekend though.
I haven't heard a nigga from Bergen County that normally just goes to the Grammys unless he's one of those motherfuckers. Like, you gotta be that. Like, I don't know. But that's different.
Yeah, it's an interesting time in LA. And I feel like that's when it's like one of the only weekends LA is like that. LA is fire. Don't get me wrong.
Unless they're trying to rob you.
Yeah. But don't get yourself in that position. You know, keep your eyes and ears open.
Don't be outside. Don't let nobody in.
Yeah, it's like people are friendly out there, and I
understand. Stories. It's nice, and you still got to be on point.
Pop Smoke, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, you got to be on point. Yeah,
you do have to be super duper on point. Honestly, anywhere you go.
That's true, but there's certain parts of certain areas that's known for letting that shit fly, no matter what time it is. So you know what I mean. I understand that. Yeah. I'm from the Bronx originally, so I know you got to be on point.
On point
at all times.
Yeah.
Florida's another wild spot.
Yeah.
You could get caught up.
I love these places.
I believe all the palm trees.
We go there, go to those dangerous places.
But also, not like you don't come off like a threat or anything, but also, I don't know. Sometimes I think people, because motherfuckers fuck with motherfuckers they think or know that they could get off on.
Yeah.
Right. So they might see you and be like, oh, this is that, but you come with an energy that's not like, it's not like it's fearful, but it's not like I'm scared or nothing. It's just like I'm being me, and what are you gonna get out of this? Like, what I got to offer? Like,
yeah.
So you come on some peaceful shit, and I appreciate that, and that could distract some of the people come for you, or not generally talking, but it could distract that, or it could bring that. So you know what I mean. You just gotta keep your eyes open at all times.
Oh, at all times.
At all times.
Never like a lot of shit probably see me alone, but we're never alone, you know.
But did we actually answer the question about rap and rock?
I don't know if we did.
The difference between them, like, you never got asked that question. But
yeah, I never got asked that why rock and roll, but I just love the guitar. Like all the instruments,
Guitar,
I can play. Guitar is like.
What about piano?
Piano's cool,
but not like guitar. Guitar, you feel like when you play it, is like living with you. It's like
it's up. No matter what's on, we gone.
How long you been playing guitar for?
Over 10 years.
Okay. So we could say about 12 to 14 years. You've been on the guitar heavy.
Yeah.
Before that, it was just rapping, right?
Yeah, making beats.
And you just blended everything in together.
Yeah, if you know how to make beats, if you use a MIDI controller, you learn how to play piano. Of course, you get your key thing because guitar and piano is like very similar.
I kind of thought so, depending on the keys, but it depends on how you flip it, I guess. Yeah.
If you could, even the drums, like if you could, usually most piano players are good drum players. Because you're hitting on the beat, you're technically doing.
Oh yeah, piano and drums, but you gotta have your hand coordination. Like my coordination is a little off, so
whatever.
I can do that though. I can do that. I learned that, and I can do it. I can do it both ways. Hey, hold up, rub this mic. Yeah, I got it. But you learned that early.
Yeah, and like the guitar, or anything with like strings,
you could fuck with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
gonna get that rocking.
Yeah,
we're definitely gonna get that rocking. Being twins with Jazz. Well, I kind of brushed off of that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you
have a look. Y'all definitely have a look that's very like, I wouldn't say alternative. I guess you cut your hair, right? Yeah, you had longer hair, of course. But he had long hair. He had the dreads and shit. And then it's really the dreads, the shades, and like the outfit. It's kind of like that. He's very trenchy. Yeah, he does the trench coat shit. He's trying to be Morpheus. I guess hippie Morpheus or artist Morpheus, creative Morpheus. You know what I mean? And you have similar stylistic to it, so I call y'all the twins and shit like that. Yeah. But y'all. That's funny. I was like, I never thought of the combination until I seen it, and I was like,
met on a yacht.
That shit.
DJ.
Met on a yacht.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was. My boy, I had some.
Wait, hold up. Dude, who's just? Have I been on a yacht? No.
We're going to another party this spring.
I've been on boats.
Yeah, this is like some space. We got to have fun.
So what was he there for?
He was there. My man Jace, who knew my boy Eddie was DJing.
Okay, so it was a combination.
I was there to put my mans on IQ to DJ that night.
Yeah, RP.
Then he's like, yo. He asked me about my sneakers. I'm like, oh, my man's sneakers, and we exchanged Instagrams.
It was some design.
Yeah, it was some crazy. Damn, sneakers is wicked.
What kind of sneakers were?
It's Java USA. It's some
all brand type wild shit.
But them shits is
so you caught his attention with it.
And exchanged Instagrams. We knew everybody, so we
y'all knew similar people.
So yeah,
so y'all was running around in circles.
So the night ends. Whatever, follow each other, of course, like pictures, but here and there, just not really like pulled up. But I was still doing shows, he was still doing it. I was doing like, oh shoot. Okay. So now he's sending me shit to his show. Okay. I got that show, but we would all have, it would be like same day, like, yo, come to 17. Like, fuck, I got a show on the 17th. Like, it would be like that. So
y'all was trying to set
up a spot. I was like, word. So when he said he had the spot, I'm like, yo, I gotta come check it out. Because I'm doing events now. It was a minute before I came to Sesh House. And then I ended up coming to Sesh House on like my homegirl Misha Mills was cooking. Now I was coming to like support her. And I'm like, Kearney, gotta be in spot. So I'm in the spot, niggas like, nah, he went out of town. I'm like, out of town. I'm like, dang.
So you at the spot and he's not there?
He's not there. He shows up. I'm like, yo.
He shows up at that day?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, they said you was out of town. I was like, out of town. I was like, why keep saying that? I'm like, I don't know. Yo, we hear this stuff. It's crazy. And the rest is history.
And then was this months ago?
Was it months ago?
When was this?
Was it months?
When did we hit the sesh?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
So just like that.
Yeah.
And then everything just clicked.
Yeah.
And y'all just been back and forth. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy how short a time and how everything moves like that.
Yeah. But everybody's on the same wavelength. It's like.
Yeah, because I met Jazz. How did I meet Jazz? I met Jazz. I guess I seen him online. I seen some stuff. And I was like, let's do an app. But he never came here. because at the same time I had another episode with the actual studio that Bumps at right now, 201.
Mm-hmm.
That so to cause it not being a problem, I had him come to that session.
Yeah.
And we did a whole one together. And we you good?
No, we good.
All right. We talked, but it was in between everybody else. So he showcased his art. We talked a little bit, but it wasn't like a full-fledged episode with him.
Yeah.
But after that, this motherfucker skyrocketed because he was doing the spots in Inglewood around the time that I had did the episode. But after we did the episode, like maybe a couple months after that, he put all his money and grind into the sesh house.
Yeah.
And once I seen the sesh house, I was like, "Oh shit!" This I call it the compound.
Yeah,
I just call it the compound because everything's there.
Fire spot for
so I'm
creators.
like, bruh, what the fuck? And then he just became the spot, absorbed so many people and everything and shit like that. And I was like, you just blew up out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, yeah, we definitely got to do another one with him and make sure he's represented in the right format and light and shit like that. But yeah, man, Giles is a good dude. I love seeing artists because he's the type of person that motivates me. You're the type of person that motivate me. Even if I'm not doing rap or hip hop or whatever, artistically, it's like, well, what can I do next? What can I push? Where can I take it at? You know what I mean? That's how I'm always thinking in the back of my head, no matter what. Like, all right, what can I add to it to make it? Because I'm always going to get your attention whores, whatever. I'm going to get your attention, whether it's good or bad. But I don't try to focus on the negative like I used to. Try to focus on as much positive and a good way to have to cross promote. To promote my brand and also promote somebody else's brand at the same time, because that's how we get further in life. Right. That's how we able to teach one, each one teach one type shit. True. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is with that.
Word.
Building guitars.
Oh yeah.
How do we get to guitars?
Building guitars.
So, yeah, you're a guitar player. You're an artist. You've actually been playing guitars for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say about 15 years you've been playing guitar, right? Where do you get to the point where now you're building, you're making your own designs and shit of that nature?
I simply got tired.
What's the difference?
I'm tired of buying them.
Wait, I'm tired of buying them. So wait, what are you buying to build them in order to get it? Like, is it cheaper?
Well, I can't tell you that.
Oh my god, the good shit he ain't gonna tell me. I ain't telling you the secret.
Yeah,
but obviously you're taking. Is it like rebranded? What can you tell me? Is it like what? All right, what can you tell me about how you make these guitars?
It's a custom guitar shop
that you work at or you do work at.
Yeah, whatever guitar that you like.
Oh wait, you get them made or you're making them or
No, we're making them.
So you're part of this shop.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it
part of the assembly line? Yeah.
You're part of the assembly line.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. So we're making guitars, whatever custom ones you like, but we're making also the ones we like too. And it's kind of like anything. We're starting off in like a garage. Like right now it's just like an online type of store type vibe. Like we all gig, but when it comes to customs, we put out some quality work.
Okay.
Some quality stuff has come out. And one day it's gonna be a store.
Okay.
It's gonna be a little store, then it's gonna be Walmart. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's how you
in the long run.
So it's not a franchise at this moment, but you have made different.
No, it's a franchise right now.
Is it a franchise?
Oh yeah, we're up and running.
So how many? What is it? Assembly line of just producing these individual guitars? They're not like a brand name that's being built. Or is it? Or do you deal with?
We're dropping colorways and we're dropping styles this coming year.
So this is different. This is added on designs.
Yeah.
To whatever are the customers asking, are the customers getting buying guitars and asking them, or bringing their own? What exactly is happening with how?
Well, every customer is different. Like, it's funny because the main people that want guitars don't even play guitars. It's just one for their house or
to hang up or some shit.
Yeah.
All right. They're not even going to attempt to play something. All right.
Well, no. I mean, hopefully one day you do pick it up. But
yeah.
Hey, if you like what we're making and you just want to hang it up in your house, like, yeah,
then that's it.
That's cool too. One day somebody's gonna walk in there. I've walked in many houses and like, yo, that's a guitar who plays this. No one.
No one.
Like, all right, I'll play it. Like, yo, you're the first person to ever play this guitar. Yo, mad.
Yeah, because he's a guitar fucking player. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
even the piano too.
You just got up there collecting dust and shit like that.
Maybe pianos at clubs. I'm like, there was some club the other day I went to. Oh, the Factory, Jersey City. It was a piano there. I'm just sat there like, yo, no one's played this thing. Like,
you up there on the Ray Charles shit. Like, I believe in my soul and shit. I believe not like us and all that.
But that's what started the guitars. Like, we got tired of buying them. We're like, yo, we're the guitar people.
So now it's building.
Yeah, now it's like a brand. Like, yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, Guitar Centers either gotta get with me or.
So how has that been going? The business has been moving like that.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's going. Anytime they see it, they want it.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Can't be mad at that shit. We talked about touring? How you feel about touring?
I mean, I've toured.
We talked that you've done national and international, but how you feel about it?
It's a good way for people to know you because
in person, good networking.
Yeah. My most meeting people is in person.
You rather that?
It's a lot better, yeah, than online.
You'll remember them more.
You would.
You remember them more, and
they have crazy names.
And I think for the fans or the people that are, they cherish it more.
They do.
You know what I mean?
It's the face to face is always better.
Yeah. Like, it's real, and they get to see how you really move or feel.
Don't get me wrong, I've met people online.
I know,
in real life, and with best of buds, but always in person for me has always been.
Gotcha. I understand that. Like, you rather know the person, as an experience, than try to. Oh, let me talk to you like I talk to everybody else online.
Facts.
And then that's just it. Jersey, OE, East Orange. I well, mostly everything. Twins, touring, rap, rock, building guitars. What's your plans for the future?
All right, so
what you aspire to get done now, 2025 and beyond?
So we're gonna build a guitar store.
Okay.
That's gonna happen. We'll put a lot of people on. It's gonna be the guitar layership. We'll drop this project.
Layership.
Yeah, just like where people who at the guitar library, like come play a guitar, like come here and.
It's kind of for them to experience and
come
learn.
Jam, yeah. Listen, you don't gotta buy right now. Shit start at $300. You know what I mean? It's mostly like the younger kids. So it's not really, like, especially with kids not going like to church and stuff like that. They really not know.
Yeah, that's right, because that's where a lot of kids learn.
Yeah, there's still a few.
Yeah.
But it's not as like.
Did you grow up in the church?
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's how I got like.
You was playing drums.
I picked up the bass at church. I never picked up bass a day in my life. There's you know I played that. I was like, yeah, gave it to me.
You said, yeah.
I was just young and ready. Like I just saw it. Oh, that's the first guitar I ever touched. I'm like,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
This is nuts. Like that instrument is crazy. I've done some wicked stuff on that. Like, dog, people like just, and it's funny because it's sometimes hard to look at people's eyes when you're playing, but I do because it's like holy shit. Especially playing some shit they never heard.
Oh well, yeah. You want to get lost in their eyes. You want to focus on the shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes people will interrupt you as you're doing.
Even yesterday was like, whoa, these people never heard.
How was the performance at Piffmas? Like you were doing a lot. You was performing a lot of people.
That was really like nostalgic. Just the characters I have, like like the band Modern Day Hippies.
Mm.
They were there. Then my buddy J Rock, who I started with, it would just be me and him only.
Okay.
He's on drums, I'm on guitar. We just out winning shows in the city, like
that's how it
every time,
was.
like
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. Had him there, had my other buddy there. Like it was just like Cadence crew there. It was honestly like, yo, every band I really fuck with right now.
That's
all together. We was all rocking, plus the new guys.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was playing some unbelievable stuff. I'm happy it got recorded. Like, yo, I was up there like, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is like,
who was your man? Fuck, the nigga that was rapping. Shit, I don't want to forget his name. I got it. Slim, tall. He had a record. He had a couple records, but
Dreads.
No, low cut.
Oh,
Caesar.
Jay Wonder.
There you go.
He actually got little braids under that.
Oh, does he? I don't know what the fuck.
Jay Wonder, yeah.
All
That's
right.
who just called me too. That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that. Speaking of the devil, I told him I want him on here
He's
too.
Nuts.
I told him I want him on here too. Jay Wonder, he got that as an MC.
He's an MC.
I know when I hear an MC.
Last night,
and I was.
Story. You want to hear crazy party stories? Last night performing, fight breaks out. Fight breaks out. It's just he hop off stage breaking it up. I'm sitting there. I'm looking at my equipment. Like, oh boy, here we go. But he's just breaking it up. So I'm like, if I go in there, it's just gonna make it a little bit more crazier.
Yeah.
But they ended up breaking the whole shit out. Goes back on stage and performs the rest of the set.
Wait, did he interrupt his set? Did he stop his set?
I mean, his music was still going. Of course, he's like, yo, stop the music. Niggas is fighting. Like, it was crazy.
What area? Where is that? Oh, okay. No, you can't tell. You can't.
I don't want to blow my city down.
Nah, okay. Oh, your
people
city.
to watch this because I feel like a lot of people gonna watch this.
Okay, well, you got a lot of people.
But
you got a lot of people. I got some. Shout out to my fans.
It's the whitest Caucasian city ever.
Really? Well, it's Caucasian. Hey,
you know where it was at.
Okay.
But it was just like I don't know. I don't know what the situation was. I don't even know who it was. It wasn't none of my people's. It was just
shout out to Jay Wonder.
Jay Wonder. He gets all
shout out to Jay, man.
Stop to say he has a mic in his hand the whole time.
So he's talking to niggas, yo, calm the fuck down, chill. Yo, you see that performing here, nigga? Yeah.
He was Martin Luther King at one point. People was clapping like, yes,
hey, man, I fuck with him. Shout out to Jay, man.
And I let this little tiny secret out. I've been working with him
on a project.
I've been working with him. And
what a
yo,
project!
2025 is get crazy.
Project.
Niggas is rapping again.
Listen, Mr. Wonder, you will have to come sit on the black Sutton couch or whatever couch this is.
You gonna rap your ass off.
Yeah, man. The mic is right here. It doesn't work, but we perform it. It's okay. It's just there for aesthetics. I see motherfuckers do the mic drop, and I said, "Wait a minute."
Oh, we got vibes tonight.
I said, "Wait a minute, I got a mic." I did the Elmo's video was like that, where I had the mic coming down, and I was performing.
He crazy. And trust me, I work with a lot of artists that's crazy. Like Otto Hayes is crazy. Like Kilo's crazy. He's doing beats. Of course, Unicorn's crazy. Like
Orange.
These are people from just. I mean, they're around.
That's a hot name.
But back to that project, they're all on that project.
Oh, okay. Whatever project that is.
CLUB Zanzibar.
That's the name of it?
Yeah.
CLUB Zanzibar?
Mm-hmm.
I like the name of that. Is that a real club?
It was a real club.
Or is that a real place? Zanzibar is a real
CLUB
place.
Zanzibar was in Newark East Orange, one of them spots, and they used to have house parties, like wild parties, people dressed up as animals. These are the people who used to be hippies and now, or maybe babies of the hippies, or who knows? But it evolved to this. Now house music, it was rock, disco, and then house.
That's the presentation I want to promote.
Animal shit. Going wild.
Going wild. That shit. Going wild. You're very you talk animal shit, wild shit. You're of course you're a hippie, but you're very to yourself. You're a Sag, right?
Yeah.
Can I say that? So And as you said, you know a lot of Pisces and shit of that nature.
Pisces, Leos, Geminis, you guys.
Okay, yeah, my mom's Gemini. I can see that.
Also,
Leos are
Libras,
cool.
like
Leos are cool. Leos, Taurus is Sag. I never
Taurus
had issues.
it's like every time.
Huh?
But really, I have a lot of Pisces in my life.
That's crazy. We always get the bad end of the stick when it comes to our sign.
Yeah,
First of all,
cool people.
They try to say, first of all, not only am I a Pisces, I'm a male Pisces. And I'm a male Pisces that's born in February. So because I'm a February Pisces, they make a big deal like, oh, March Pisces is better. Like, come the fuck on. Like, stop it. You got a couple days. I got the end. I'm 2 months after Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm the 25th. So I'm just used to that shit. But we're the same people. We're just very introspective people. We think a lot. We overthink. We could be your best friend or we could be your worst fucking enemy.
True.
It's either or. You want us to be your best friend because as a best friend, we'll do the most for you, make sure you're good. When we're not like that, we don't know how to be in the middle, so we do too much. And the negative part of the aspect.
True.
Like that.
Truly.
Ah, man. Is there anything else we want to talk about? We could talk about current events, but that's up to you. I just keep that as extra. I mean, we got shit from Jay-Z to Remy Ma, whatever, if you want to talk about. But if not, I can hold that for something else. I don't really give a fuck. This is all the shit that I put down for the end of the year that I haven't talked about yet.
Wrap up type.
Huh?
Wrap up type shit.
Wrap up type shit. Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Like I mean, Uncle Murder type shit.
Yeah. We know he's gonna give us a good.
Oh.
But when it comes, I mean, Jay-Z.
We all know that shit got taken care of. That whole.
How he takes care of that. I don't want to see another black man like that. Like we've already had a lot of our greets. Like,
oh, you talking about like another black man that's in
like a P. Diddy? That shit, like,
we
fucked me up a little bit because it was like, damn, I'm a huge Bad Boy fan. And Rockefeller. It was Bad Boy first. I was just like, I was finding music. Fugees. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony. Fugees. Then I was Bad Boys. Rockefeller.
It started with Bone. Went to Fugees. Ended up somewhere around. You know, there's those 3 different types of styles of music.
True.
Completely.
But at the time of my life, that's what I remember. That's what I was all about. And after that, like Rockefeller, that's when like mixtape, like 50 Cent, now Lil Wayne. Still drops a little Wayne because I always want this Cash Money shit.
The early Wayne.
Yo,
Baby Wayne.
I thought the beats
were Baby Wayne was always nice.
The beats were insane. Like the beats were always crazy, and then it just evolved. And then I went to Atlanta.
Oh, it was over. You moved out there?
Yo, nah, I didn't move. I would just go.
Oh, you just go to Atlanta?
Hip hop, BET Hip Hop Weekend.
What are you talking about?
I'm at
you
every
went
weekend.
You was before Grammys. It was
BET
BET
Hip Hop Weekend.
Hip hop. It wasn't even the BET Awards. It's BET the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah,
it was the Hip Hop Awards,
but it was called BET Hip Hop Weekend. I mean, I guess it was the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah, it had to be the Hip Hop Awards.
But we was in Atlanta, and that's when I grew to love like Atlanta. Like I dropped some. I remember when they did the Swag Surf video.
You was around that time.
It was at a club called Club Stadium. Swag Surf.
You was in the house?
It. I'm in the building. I'm on what? We in the
how that shit go? I'm old as fuck.
I heard that song 80 times that night, man. We burned that shit on CD.
That song is still
first DJ.
Oh, whatchamacallit?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if they're making bread or anything off of it. Like, I don't know the residuals, but that song is still club wise. You still getting that play.
Up.
What happened to Travis
Porter?
Yeah, them niggas.
I feel like I saw them when I was down there too. I went to a crazy ass Travis Porter party. Oh shit! Now I'm thinking about it. That party was crazy.
They had the girls on deck. They had all the girls on deck at that point.
Never mind, I won't say that.
They've been on what?
They've been on that. That Diddy shit.
They've been on that no Diddy. No Diddy Jr.
But the different. I don't know. these girls with it. They was walking in, showing up like, whoa.
Oh, they were showing up like ready to go.
Yeah, we out here. Who? What?
Oh, okay,
shaking ass pool. It's lit.
Yeah, they had their time.
Atlanta's crazy. Atlanta's a little bit different now, but the friendliness in Atlanta, like, and I'm not saying niggas are soft, but you could be in the most dangerous hood. You do music, and that nigga do music. He might be the most dangerous motherfucker there.
But because
he gonna fuck with you. I promise you. Something about the South, like, I know they go through their stuff just like we go through our stuff.
Yeah.
But it's something out there when like it's like a Southern hospitality.
Yeah.
If you're not coming on no
bullshit,
you're not.
But if you're on that bullshit, they're gonna take it there.
Especially if you're out of talent.
Yeah. Because they already feel that too many up north niggas is rocking. They live in there. Everybody
Jersey different though. Because we just migrated so many places. It's just like, I know we get a bad rap of like Chief Keef song and all that stuff.
Oh,
I was on a tour where I heard that every night.
With the I'ma Blow Up New Jersey?
Yo,
I'ma Blow Up New Jersey
on the Dirk
song?
shit. I'm playing guitar.
Wait, on Dirk shit?
On Dirk shit. This is the 300 Days the End of Nights tour. This is like prime.
What record are you playing guitar for?
We was the openers.
Oh, so you opening for Dirk?
Opening guitar, straight up music guitar.
Oh, this is a whole different site, my nigga. How did they sign off on that? How did he sign off on a hip hop, rock, hippie artist?
He had no idea.
In front of Dirk.
He had no idea what was going on. He's just the artist.
No, I'm not saying him, but who signed off? Like who was that? Not him, because he's just an artist. So who's doing the paperwork that said this is going to make sense?
I got.
Like literally, let's be clear. I can see you opening up for the Fugees. I can see you opening up for different hip hop acts.
Yeah,
that's more eclectic and shit of that nature. Mm-hmm. But you've opened up for the drill son himself.
Hotel rooms, all types of like. It went down every night. Like it went down. Like I watched this kid. Like there was a fight every time.
Every time?
That's so funny because when the fight happened yesterday, somebody's like, "Yo, you're so calm." Like, dog.
You've seen and watched
I've seen way wilder. Yo, the dude took the speaker and threw it on. Like,
God damn.
Yo, some crazy shit.
What the fuck? And this is tour life. See, that's what I'm talking. You live.
Yeah, we just booked on this. Just be openers. You know how this shit is. Be openers for this shit. But we booked a couple cities, and the cities we booked, it was up. But
Chicago, Detroit,
that whole Rochester, Buffalo, Syracuse
of New York.
Yes, we was.
Yeah, I've heard about
snowed. It. I'm driving.
Woo!
It snowed, yo.
No, not up there.
It snowed the first freaking night.
Boy,
we leave in Jersey.
Boy, I want that guitar, boy.
I had the gun guitar. I cleared the stage.
Oh yeah, I
had the gun guitar.
You got the.
I walked on stage.
You got the
AR, like, whoa,
the AR guitar.
Yeah, the AR. Everybody, I'm like, yo, it's fake. No, you good? We just rocking, man.
It's
still
fake.
Performing. It's just cell phone lights. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. We leave that shit. Another fight break out. Boom, we jumping in the sprinters. Boom, flying down the highway. Bands are chasing us. They're in a sprinter. We in a like Mercedes or some shit. But the like RL, like, but it's a nice one, but it's the one that can fit everybody.
Okay.
Like the van fly shit. Man, Ted, shout out to Ted. Birthday just passed. He flying out. I'm looking at the dash like 95. I'm like, yo, there's people with their phones right next to them. I'm just like, yo,
this nigga.
Wrong sprinter. Wrong car.
You want to get caught.
Dog, get the hotel room. Oh my goodness.
Wait, that could be taken so many ways. What does
this man is shuffling fucking hotel cards like this shit is fucking blackjack. I'm saying that like, yo, I'm just like, yo, I only asked once because it's like I had this thing like when you ask like another celebrity for like a photo, it's kind of like cloudy. Like, but I'm like, so what, man?
If you ask another
celebrity, it's night number 3. Like, yo, can we do a you seen me?
Who are you with, Dirk and someone else?
Yeah, we just in the hallway lobby. You know, niggas just chilling. There's girls running all over the place. Homies, we smoking weed in the hallway. Nobody, like we really, niggas really didn't give a fuck. We was really chilling. We playing beat. Set up a studio in the room. We hanging out with like family members of the crew and the artists. They making us food. We got nachos. Like we literally chilling. Like definitely chilling. And then I asked him, like, yo, we just gotta do one Snapchat. And he was cool with it, like, yeah, I bet. And no, he was fucking the whole time. He just telling me, like, yo, dog, man, hotel key. Like, so he gave him, our room was lit. Our room was stupid lit. Like, people dancing on the beds. Like, we just like,
what the fuck? It was a whole party. It was like a studio session.
Yeah, but no music was being made. But we was macking. And then to the next spot, like, it's like, yo, and then you gotta wake up. Here's the thing, like, next spot's like 3 hours away.
So you gotta wake up and boat it to that spot.
Check out, like, that was so funny. I'll never forget, like, yo, man, check out that. Like, dog, we leaving 4 hours before checkout. I'm like, oh, like, shit.
4 hours before checkout is crazy, my nigga.
That was crazy. But the other wildest tour I ever been on, Project College Tour. Shout out to Tyler Brennan. Project College Tour.
That sounds like it's set up to cause a lot of issues with college girls.
These kids was burning couches. Like,
it was wild.
Burning couches.
All right, let me ask you a question.
Like, my man's was like, please don't tell people I have a new couch. No, that's not me. Some other kid we met. Just
so they would burn couches just
they would kick your shit in, just like how the homies do.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. And it's
so just what was it? All right,
we're
so
bringing your couch out the door. However, we gonna break this shit, and this is party time, college, no parents.
As an artist of your magnitude, you feel there's a difference in the audience
now?
No, in the audience. Oh, the white audience comparison to your black audience, or is all mixed gender and doesn't matter shit. Doesn't matter.
When they come together,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, everybody's the same.
But outside of that, do you see a difference?
Yeah. Of course, when everybody becomes who they are outside of the function,
function.
When we all at the function meet together,
that's one way when music brings everybody together as a whole.
I brought,
because when you're telling me that they're wild, and I'm trying to in my mind, I always go to, I wonder if he's off rip, just off the back. Nah, and I didn't want to, so I'm trying to say, like, all right, so I know he does rock. So off rip, I'm thinking rock, mostly white people, magnet to rock. Mostly,
yeah.
Even though we created it. So I want to know the difference between, because I know you have a definitely a big black audience, but if there was differences, I know as you're performing and you're into it, everybody comes together.
Yeah.
But I just needed to know if there was a difference that you seen.
The black audience, sometimes it's always good reception, but some people are afraid because they don't know that they like this music or not.
No,
but it's just like, I'm gonna tell you this. It's still hitting them, and I see the nod, and then when they approach me, and they're like, "Yo, I've never heard that before," and that's what I like to hear.
As a person that at first I didn't really accept it, but my first rock record that I used to sing when I moved out to Jersey was Black Hole Sun. It was Nirvana.
Yeah.
It was shit of that nature. Black people love certain records that are not hip hop and rock. We are taught since we are young to pretty much accept and understand and know the white man's world, regardless if we agree or not. We are taught that. So we'll know, like, Pat Benatar or some shit. Most black people like, Black Benatar. Yeah, she was the hot ass girl in the 80s that was rocking and shit.
Yeah.
But they won't say that or whatever to you. I was bumping Evanescence.
Yeah.
I was bumping fucking who's Skater Boy, who's that chick?
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, I was bumping that. I had Vans on before it was cool. Being black, I had Vans on. I was getting infused in that life. So there's a lot of black people, they just don't want to say it or it to be accepted because they feel that it'll do something to them to how they're black. people will see him. That's how I think.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem. Like we all know, I know all this shit.
Yeah.
I know fucking Beethoven. Why? Why don't I know Beethoven?
Or,
Shit. Is there anything you want to say, brother? Did we talk about everything?
we covered a lot. Fashion Guitars is coming out.
Okay,
Club
so yeah, explain to
Zanzibar.
them this project.
So Club Zanzibar is the rock and roll dance project.
Rock and roll
It's made
dance.
with all the
So is it going
guitars
to be
we
like
made.
rock and roll dance project? It's not Jersey clubbish.
Oh, there's
Is Jersey
Club
clubbish?
there.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, it's there.
It's there. So it's a
definitely
mixture.
there. Yeah, yeah.
So is a
Anything that
lot of
makes
the
you
records,
dance.
a lot of records dance infused.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not all Jersey Club, but
it's a piece in there. It's showing you. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right. And when is this project or these projects supposed to drop exactly?
Top of the year, 25.
Got you. That's a good way to say it, because top of the year could be anywhere from January to March.
I am gonna have top secret
Release?
listening parties.
That's good to have.
I'm gonna have a couple of those.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. We got for 2 hours.
But yeah, we'll be nice kick.
Yeah, no, it didn't fuck
went
it up.
from the floor
right to the rug, right? I felt it. I was like, I didn't see that shit. All right, so you got that coming out.
Yes.
Top of the year.
Top of the year.
Club Zanzibar. Rock and roll infused dance project.
Mm-hmm.
EP or
album. Oh yeah.
Well, how many? Don't do.
We did about 20 songs for it. We're probably only gonna keep about 10 of them. For the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then if those records will go somewhere else, or you might not put them out at all.
Who knows?
You don't know yet.
Yeah. Maybe a part 2, or maybe
you never know. Depending on how everything moves, or you can add to it depending on how it works.
Because it's like I don't want to drop no 20 project albums.
A lot of times is the time frame. Like shout out to Redman, he just dropped the album with 32 tracks, but not all of them are songs because he brought back a lot of the skits and interludes. And after listening to it, I fuck with it because I'm a Redman and that's my favorite.
Redman called me the coolest nigga.
He called you the coolest nigga? Yeah. Wait, how the fuck do you have a Redman cosign? When the fuck?
I saw Redman at the spot.
See, I just know niggas that know niggas.
After the site.
You got them on thing.
Yeah,
the smoke shop or some shit.
Hold on, here we go.
Yeah, you make sure the shades is on.
That was a
shout out to Reggie Noble.
Yo, that was a bug out night, yo. I was like,
do that again real quick. I'm gonna put it up there. Fuck that shit. Do that again real quick.
I was like, yo,
I want motherfuckers to know that's no bullshit. That's just funny.
I have to use that as a skit.
Yeah.
Skits.
That's a good way.
Right,
he put the shades on. Did the record come on?
He had this before he hit the play. He put the shades on.
Redman with the shades on.
He was saying some real shit that night.
That's what's up.
I'm just like, yo, fuck it, let's just do it.
Shout out to him. Muddy Waters 2 is fire. Go get that, man, on everything. Whatever you can find it on, go get that. We've been
waiting for that.
Yeah, for 28 years, bro. Yeah. 28 years later, before the movie comes out.
Yeah. We got Muddy Waters before.
Hell yeah, man. Fuck with that. Yeah. This man shit, I'll go through that later with Bumpy and shit, because I know he wants to talk about a lot of that shit. But brother, it was a pleasure having you here.
Absolutely.
We definitely gonna have to do it again. I know we actually didn't have the friends, but they were supposed to come.
Yeah. We talked about them.
Yeah, we talked about them. Yeah. You know what I mean? We'll have a setup party. You know what I mean? Definitely. If there's anything you want to say, promote other than what you already promoted, let the people know.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, chat Piff_HIPPY.
Modern day hippie.
Shout out to Attention Horse.
Shout out to the whores in the whorehouse, all the attention whores out there. Shout out to all my fans, all the people that aren't my fans, because you're the reason why I do what I do. Shout out to everybody. I hope they had a Merry Christmas. Hope they got everything wanted.
Merry Christmas.
You know what I mean? Merry Piffmas, Merry Christmas. I hope I got my people, made sure they were straight. So I hope everybody's good. And I know times is tough right now, so make sure this is good for you. And I know I haven't talked or said anything. I've been putting clips out here and there. But I just want to make sure everyone has a happy new year. They enjoy their time, and hopefully 2025 they get exactly what they want and what they thrive for. So we'll be back next year, or maybe we'll be back sooner than that. Who knows? But we'll definitely be back next year. Bumpy will be back in this chair. You know what I mean? Like I always say, this is the almighty, unstoppable AWP Attention Horse podcast. Our special guest, my brother,
Chad Piff, Monday Hippie.
Chad
This
Piff.
is the holiday episode.
Yeah, this is the Piffmas house. This is the Piffmas episode. I didn't have my fucking
some Christmas shit
shit on. I don't have no bell ring. It's just niggas here. It's just niggas here with some wine and some Jack Daniels and some Tito's and shit. That's all we got. Hopefully he'll do a little 1-2 on the attention mic. We might try to get that knocked out right quick. And you know, we see you when you see. Happy New Year. You know what it is. Check out Chad Piff, Modern Day Hippie, right now on Instagram, YouTube. Check him out. He's all over the tri-state area. Sometimes he's in Cali. Sometimes he's in Club Zanzibar. He's everywhere you need to find him, brother. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's what it is. We out. Peace.